Well, I'll be brief here. That was the definition of winning ugly right there. We were not very good offensively tonight, obviously, on a lot of different levels. So, but to figure out a way to win on a night when you're not functioning offensively this early in the season is a testament to our guys' will and their toughness and our defense and rebounding. Again, that's why we always emphasize it. So on nights like this, you can win a game when your offense is anemic, and it was tonight. So with that, I'll take any questions that are on your mind.
What do you attribute that to? The
well, I don't know if it's focus. I don't know. It's part of its execution. Look, we wanted to get the ball inside against their zone. We've worked on their zone for the last 2 days in practice. I thought in the first half we got the ball inside, but we made kind of weak moves, and our post guys just weren't aggressive enough. I didn't feel like in the paint. And they kicked it out. Now, we got some good shots. And, again, we were 3 for 18 from 3 after going 13 for 21. That's the way offense goes. Some nights they go in and some nights they don't go in. And so we really wanted our post guys to establish a presence. I thought they did a much better job in the second half of doing that than they did in the first half. It's almost like the first half they just caught it and were looking to kick it out, which, again, is fine if the threes are going. But if not, I know you got the 7-footer in there. I understand that. But their other guy was 6'5". So we got to go at those guys and put the ball in the basket. We did a great job of getting to the free throw line, which is, again, part of our MO.
What does it say about Wes that he out-rebounded a guy that's 4 inches taller than him today?
Yeah, Wes is a good rebounder. It's funny, the other night against Sac State, I didn't think he didn't rebound particularly well, and he ends up with 12. Tonight he ends up with 14. So Wes, we know he's a good rebounder, and he's got a nose for the ball. But we need to get more guys. Defensively, we needed more guys doing it, and offensively, we need to be more of a presence on there. He's a presence, but we need multiple guys being a presence. But 19 offensive rebounds was the key to the game too.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Going back to what you're saying about defense and rebounding on nights the shot's not there, it's something you talk about a lot. Going forward, is this a game you can hold up to the guys and say, hey?
Absolutely. No, that's something we praised them about in the locker room. Guys, look, this is why we talk about it. This is why, and you guys went out and did it. Again, I think the record 40-2 when we're 40% field goal percentage defense and out rebounded by +8. When we do both those things, we're 40-2. Guess what? Now we're 41-2. Because we did both those things tonight. We defended, we rebounded at a high level, and we were able to win a game when we shot 30% from the field, couldn't make a free throw. That's why our program is based on those values, and I think our players need credit for that. Obviously we got to take better care of the ball, got to shoot the ball better, but you just got to figure out a way some nights when it's not happening.
Nice to see XJ get over 1,000 points. It's a year coming, but it's.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, and we need XJ. We need XJ to be a presence offensively. We really need to be a presence on the board, and we keep challenging him, to rebound the ball. Again, he had 6 defensive rebounds. We need him to be more of a presence on the offensive glass. We need George to be a presence on the offensive glass. Josh Fortune, Wes obviously is. Derek Whitehead 3, from the point guard position. But we need better offensive numbers from some of the tall, athletic guys on our roster. But XJ was to hit 1,000 points is quite a testament to him and his career. And we just need to, again, use this as an opportunity to improve.
Did you feel like your defense stepped up that the second half? You went on about a 16-2
yeah.
or something. Did that decide the game?
It decided the game, but we got a 10-point lead, and then we let them back in. They shrunk it to 3, but then we kind of bowed our back and then extended it again. Josh Fortune hit a couple big threes there at the end, which were key to kind of break the game open. But yeah, our defense definitely did a much better job, I thought, in the second half. We still had some breakdowns that we have to get better at, but overall, not our best performance. The good thing about our team is our players know it. There wasn't any hooping and hollering in that locker room, that's for sure. They know that they weren't very good tonight. And it's funny, when players don't play well offensively, it affects their mojo. And I commend our team in that we talked about at halftime, don't let your frustrations on offense bleed over to defense, and we didn't do that in the second half. So again, that's a testament to our guys.
Coach, Dom didn't play in the second half.
Yeah.
That foot becoming.
Yeah, it's just some days are good, some days are bad. You know, I thought he was terrific, obviously, Friday night. Saturday, he was really hurting. Sunday, he was better. Today, he wasn't himself in the first half, and then at halftime, you know, Coach Roan asked him, you know, how you feeling? And he's like, I just don't know if I can go. You know, he's just in a lot of pain. So.
You're just going to have to shut him down.
Yeah, we might have to. I've got to talk to Dom. I got to talk to our trainer and just what's the best thing, you know, long term. I mean, sometimes you hurt it more by trying to fight through it, and we got to get it healthy and healed, and then if we got to shut him down, we'll shut him down. And but a lot of that will come. That decision will come from Dom and the trainer, not necessarily from me. I just want him healthy, and right now he's not. And it's apparent by the way he's practicing, and because we know he's a good player. We need him. We need Dom Collier to be effective for us this year.
You get Bryce Peters back next game. Do you see him figuring into the lineup?
Yeah, we'll see. You know, that's something. You know, I'd certainly like to get Bryce some minutes, and you know, we'll see how this week kind of transpires. But he's definitely off suspension, and now it's time to figure out what's the best. You know, mode going forward. So we'll see.
What do you like about your bench rotations? You know, 2 games in now, very tough to tell. You got 10 guys.
Yeah, and look, you know, we shortened the leash a little bit on Lucas and DeLeon in the second half because we needed, you know, look, you got to win these games. I mean, you can't just, you know, I wish you could just go through and winning and losing didn't matter as much. That matters, and so we. You know, for us to win, we just felt like in the second half our veterans needed to kind of take us home, and they did. So Luke, and that's where freshmen, you know, they're going to play more some nights and less other nights, and they have to understand that and be able to handle that. I thought DeLeon gave us some good minutes. Lucas was struggling a little bit. You know, the zone, when we're trying to establish a presence inside against the zone, you know, Lucas is more of an outside guy right now, and we need him to be more of a presence inside when he needs to be. I thought in the second half, though, he got a rebound or 2 and kept some balls alive, did a better job in the second half. So, again, not indicative of my not having confidence in him. It's just I have more confidence maybe in some veterans right now in the second half.
Last year against Omaha, in the second game, you were down in the second half and nearly lost, and you were very displeased with your team's performance afterwards. Some fans might see this game as a similarity to that, but you don't seem to feel the same way. Why do you think this was not? Well,
you know, I don't know if I can't remember what I had for breakfast. So yes, about Omaha, you know, a year ago. I don't remember that, but what I do know is there was a difference in our team's mentality and focus and energy at shoot-around this morning than it was on Friday, okay? So, again, that might be the mental part of approaching the game. Now, this is going to sound like an excuse, and it's not an excuse, believe me, but, you know, we had a lot of guys that academically had classes at 3 to 3:50 or some tutors from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I mean, they had some academic things on Mondays that they have to attend to in the afternoon, so they're not back in their apartments sleeping, resting, focusing on the game. They're basically coming from Dow Ward and class or study hall or tutors or whatever to the arena to play. Again, that takes some mental toughness to be able to handle that, and I don't think we handled it maybe the way we could have. But in the second half, energy was there, effort was there. I'm not displeased with that. I am displeased with our ability to play the game between the ears and smart. I thought some of our turnovers were silly, mental turnovers. We ran some plays wrong. I mean, we got second half, we gave up a layup with 3 fifth-year seniors on a side ball screen and help side. Like, that stuff can't happen, not in the guts of the game.
Is there something positive with the fact that they came back on you, about 5 minutes left, they cut it down to 3, and then you pulled it back away?
Yeah, and I do think, you know, you got to play with poise. You can't panic, and that's easy to do in those situations. And again, I was trying as a coach, as frustrated as I was, you know, but, man, when we have some of the turnovers we had tonight, my goodness, I'm just shake my head like, wow. We got to get better. And that's good. hopefully our players will learn and understand that. But we go from 10 turnovers, which is a great number, manageable number on Friday, to 19 tonight, and it's like, and we're playing against the zone. We're not getting pressed. We're not getting pressured. We just turn the thing over. Like, we got to be more consistent and sure with the ball.
How happy are you that you dealt with some adversity before going to football?
I'd rather not deal with adversity all year, quite frankly. But it's coming, and we know we handled it tonight, and we won ugly, and that's the sign of, I think, a good team. And we're in the process of becoming a good team. We're not a good team right now. We're in the process of becoming one. So we have to understand that.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.